Hello there guys, Necro131, and today I am back with some more Stellaris, so hopefully we will be continuing our little Empire's experience in the big wide galaxy. So, currently, we are kind of working towards our a colony ship. One thing I did realize is we forgot to build our solar panel network, which will be quiet steam, which means that we will be able to support our colony ship. We'll have 7 energy coming in, so as soon as we get the minerals up, we will go ahead and build that colony ship and get this planet colonized, and that will be kind of our early colony. Hopefully, okay, we'll get courier network, which should hopefully lessen the impact our colony is going to have. I do have a couple other mods installed. So we're going to take the courier network, which reduces the effect on tradition cost by 33%, but by number of colonies. So that's pretty good. Take that. Yep. But anyways, so hopefully this new colony should be pretty profitable for us. I'm hoping in particular that I can generate a lot of research off of it. Looks like we've got some really good physics research available, and then probably in some of these empty spaces I will put down lots of some of these food and some of these research. Oh, and the society too. And a lot of these places I will be putting down science labs, just because we have this Betharian stone, which can support a lot of energy. We'll just need to research that technology, which should pop up basically as soon as I get the planet colonized. So, I think we're going pretty well. And I think it's 350 to build a colony ship, so we're just kind of waiting. Yeah, 86, so like 4 or 5 months. Not too bad. What else have we got going on at the moment? We're waiting for this guy to grow. He's kind of slow. That's okay. I don't really care. How much further does he have to go, actually? Like 10 more months? Yeah, 10 more months. So he should actually... Okay. We were picking up what may be a faint transmission coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could someone or something be trying to communicate? Maybe. Oh, wait. I think I know this event chain. This might be the one with the communist gas people. And if you're confused by that, trust me, it's a confusing event chain. Basically, okay, so what happens is, if this is the event chain I'm thinking of, then basically what happens is you get contacted by this race of, like, ethereal gas people, and they're like, help us, our planet is dying, take us to a new planet, and, it's, basically you do, and then, like, way later on you get contacted by them, and they're like, hey, everything's going great, could you bring some people over to our new colony? And you're like, sure, I'll do that. I mean, if you want to do that, obviously. So you do, and then later you get contacted, and the people in the new colony are like, we're going to stage a communist revolution! And so you can either help them or suppress them. It's an interesting event chain. We'll see what we get. It might not be what I'm thinking of. We're making a lot of Unity right now. We're making 8 a turn, which is awesome for the early game. So hopefully we'll be able to make just as much. We'll probably be able to double that with our new colony. And we do have robots. I love robots, so we're going to take that tech, even though it is kind of expensive. Okay, gas giant signal. GIBS Pursuit of Knowledge has picked up some curious readings from AZA 3. There are significant pockets of radiation in the gas giant's atmosphere. Yes, this is the event chain I was thinking of. It appeared a result of intense orbital bombardment. What someone could hope to gain by bombing a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. As GIBS Pursuit of Knowledge was preparing to break orbit, Science Officer Clarence Cox discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. Maybe a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate. We should investigate this signal, not symbol. Which we'll just go ahead and do, because I mean, what else are we gonna do? Is that a timed? It is a timed project. Okay, so what we're going to do is have him research that immediately, and then we'll actually just leave him there. So, because he will need to transport some gas people. Just makes sense to me. And in the meantime, we will continue. We have 1 more month until our colony ship can be built. How's our person coming on, Bastion? Ah, nearly there. Okay. Yep, 2 more months there, so that should be perfect. We are not going to upgrade these yet. I almost upgraded those. We have a colony ship to build. Priorities, Necro131. Come on. Okay, colony ship. So that'll take 12 months to build. It takes a year to build it, so that will be okay. And in the meantime, I think we will upgrade our mining stations as they come in. Especially because we should get a big boost from this guy. Because he'll be ready next month, and then we'll have 5 extra energy to work with. So, that will be perfect. And I'm hoping we find a really good location for a frontier outpost. I'm thinking over in this quadrant will probably be the best for us. Just because there's lots of stars clustered together, so maybe we'll put one down here or here, depending on kind of what's out here. So, just all depends. And I do need to rename our leaders. I'm not sure what I'm going to rename them. I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I should name these people. Don't know. I'm not very creative when it comes to naming people, so...
Special project complete.
We've completed a special project. Science Officer Clarence Cox has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Aza 3. It does indeed appear to be a transmission, and we have filtered it through our translation software. Hello there. Finally, well met, Spacefarer. We are the Dathnak, and the planet you are orbiting is Talak Rong, our ancestral home. It is always riveting to meet a Salwad, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges coming from our atmosphere. Talak Rong is dying, and our species will perish unless we find a new home. We have identified a planet that will suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means we don't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? So... I actually know the answers to all of these, so we're going to jump to... I guess, okay, let's go to what happened to your planet. Well, the last time Solids visited us a few thousand cycles ago, things didn't go very well. They wanted us to embrace their religion, we refused, and this triggered some kind of genocidal reaction. Completely unwarranted! Before we knew what was happening, they maneuvered their fleet into orbit and unleashed a massive bombardment. So we will, of course, help them to relocate.
Situation log.
Excellent! I knew we could count on you. The coordinates of our new home have been forwarded. You must promise not to let your own colonists claim this alluring world before we get there, no matter how strong the temptation. Which is a joke, because it's a gas giant. Okay. So in case it was not obvious, by the way, our people... Where's the event? Is it right here? Track... Oh, it's over there. Okay. So you, get over here. Yeah, research projects and system. So he should jump over real quick. Meanwhile, our colony ship is building. We have met some primitives. Scientific community on Bastion is excited to receive the report on intelligent alien life. They might not be capable of spaceflight, but the aliens of the GIBS pursuit of knowledge are quantifiably intelligent, and their society shows all the hallmarks of a moderately advanced culture. Prominent xenologists note that this is an excellent opportunity to study a society perhaps not unlike the ones we have previously only found ancient remains of. So basically the Dathnak have triggered a sort of like primitive reaction. It's interesting. I'm actually quite surprised we have not hit pirates yet. I think what we will do is we will name our leaders after Imperial leaders, because we are playing based kind of around the Empire. So I guess this guy will become Bevel Lamalisk. Lyra Wessex. Not sure what to name this lady. Problem is the Empire never had a ton of scientists directly named. I'm trying to think of all the ones I can. I might jump into Imperial officers just because I know them at least a little bit better. We'll leave her as Eleanor for now. This guy, he can be Rom-Mok. Rom-Mok. Technically a scientist of sorts. Governors. Well, Tarkin's not going to work for her, so he needs to be in charge of a sector anyways. Over-sector, he needs to be in charge of over-sector outer if we're going to go for continuity. We're just going to name this lady Natasi Dala, even though that's not technically a governor. Yeah, that'll be okay. We'll rename her eventually, but for now it's okay. Colony ship is chugging along, that's good. And now we're making 12 energy credits a turn, which is awesome. In the meantime, we should upgrade some of our mining facilities, so we'll get that one next. Let's see how things are going over here. Our little science ship is headed off towards improving the life of the Dathnak, gas giant people. It's a pretty good model. I like a lot of the models in this game, they're really cool. So, in case you do not know, that is a Rebel, I think it's a Corellian CR-90 Corvette, also known as a blockade runner, depending on whether you play as the Empire or the Rebels. So. So we leave him to that. We'll just continue working on our little empire. Things are going pretty well right now. Obviously we haven't done a ton of stuff yet, but we're getting there. Our first colony will be complete soon. Our first colony ship, I should say. And we will have him head over here and colonize this. I think we will put him down on this food. And what should we name our first colony? Our homeworld is named Bastion, and we, from the Imperator system. This, I think, shall be... Sentinel. And we will actually just name the system the Sentinel system. I name my colony, or I name my capital planet and my home system differently, but usually when I get to colonies, I just name them and the system they're in the same thing, just so it's easy to see them, so. Okay. Doing pretty good. That needs to be upgraded, so we'll go ahead and have that get started. Ah, another tradition policy. Excellent. A new life. Ooh, that would be really good, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because we don't have any frontier outposts yet, so... Maybe, by the time we get our next tradition policy, which will be in 30 months... Oh, Science Officer Bevel Emlisk has finished supervising the relocation of the Dathnak to their new home. A convoy of civilian freighters equipped with massive pressurized gas tanks ferried the gaseous beings across space and deposited them into the gas giant's atmosphere. Their ancient transmitter and scanner array were also brought along. Hail them! We are forever in your debt. This planet has exceeded our expectations. For the first time in generations, our young can frolic in the upper atmosphere without starting to glow. We have decided to call our new home Baldarak after your species. Future generations of Dathnak shall always know the name of their saviors. Baldarak, we are humans. Good luck with your new home. Thank you again, dear friends. May the atmospheric currents always keep you aloft. We will hear from them again. Don't you worry. The intrepid Dathnak will return to the galactic stage, at least in our empire, a couple times, so. Meanwhile, our first colony is going to get set up. Hopefully it will expand our borders out quite a bit. I'm hoping that we will pick up Aza and Ampeldar. We did research our naval capacity, which is good. And I think we should probably go for... Ooh, Hydroponics Farm 2 would actually be great, so we will pick up that. Because currently we have... 1, 2, so that would give us an extra 2 food, yeah. And we will upgrade that. We should start saving up some money for when our colony ship, is finally landed and starts being converted. That way we can go ahead and get stuff set up and get, you know, stuff set up on the planet. I don't know why I'm repeating myself, I can't talk today. That is okay. Anything else we need? Another Corvette? Let's build another Corvette.
In progress.
Okay, the first human colony. Colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Sentinel. This temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first human city on an alien world. A great day for the galactic imperium of Bastion, and we get 60 engineering research. which is awesome. We also get a ton more energy and mineral resources, which will be fantastic. So as soon as we pick up some more money, I will probably actually devote some resources towards that. It's only going to cost us 16 months. Now, normally it takes, I think, 24 to set up, so we've actually reduced our month cost pretty effectively. And we will actually start out with 2 pop on this planet because we have adopted the expansion. Expansion, like I said, is a really powerful tree. It's just not usually the one I pick first, so. Spaceport of Bastion. Oh, we built an extra. Our scientist has leveled up, and our scientist has leveled up. Okay, cool. Very good. I still need to come up with a name for her. Try to think of one. How's the resources distributed down here? Is it 2, 2, and 3? Yeah, it's not great. And Rom Mach is all up too. Okay, good. Good, good. That's awesome. Sentinel is slowly turning into a planet. A brand new world for the humans of the Galactic Imperium of Bastion. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Yep, and there's our home planet down here. Also very pretty. I love the graphics in this game. I mean, mostly you experience them from very far away, which is kind of the funny thing about Stellaris, but they have beautiful graphics in this game, and I think sometimes people forget that. Oh! Our governor has gained the intellectual trait, which is fantastic because it increases the amount of research we get out of our population, which is awesome. And our people start out as intelligent too, which means that they get plus 10% to engineering, physics, and society research already. So basically, she's just given us an additional 10%, which gives us 20% on that planet. Sorry, just had to take a quick drink of water. Ah, and here is our pirates. Naval Intelligence has reported several attacks on civilian shipping in our space within the last several months. The perpetrators appear to be deserters and other renegade elements from Bastion. These criminals have put together a makeshift space fleet out of heavily modified civilian hulls. They now call themselves the Death Cabal. Although crude, their vessels are a clear threat that cannot be ignored. Okay, may I say, Death Cabal, awesome name for a rock band. Alert all commands, deploy the fleet. We've also founded a faction. It is the Path to Victory Committee. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Galactic Imperium of Bastion. Led by scientist Rom Mach, they call themselves the Path to Victory Committee. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble when the government actions could prove useful. Yeah. Okay, so what do they want us to do? Border expansion, build frontier outposts. Strong alone, don't join a federation. Easy enough. So, looks good. And our scientist Rom Mach is the leader of this faction. Sounds good. Which is funny, actually, because he was actually an Imperial general who just kind of, like, researched stuff on the side. So, you know, appropriate. Let's go ahead and actually build, like, 1 or 2 more corvettes. Just to supplement our fleet, get us up to 10. We should also recruit an admiral. I do like cautious. That's a really good trait. He's not the youngest, but the young person just lives really long, so that's not really great. Gale speed's okay, but I think the best choice for us is cautious. And this can be Axelis Piet. Okay. So, our Admiral, Axelis Piet. Technically he's a captain, I think, until he gets, it takes him a little bit to get promoted, but he's straight to Admiral in our empire, so. Okay. So we're kind of just waiting for the pirates to show up. I'm not really sure what direction they're going to hit us from, so we're just going to wait and see. Okay, so they are coming at us that way. We're going to send our fleet preemptively to deal with them. I'm not quite sure where they're going to... Okay, so they're moving to Hidamar, so if we can get ourselves positioned right at the entrance to Olcad, that'll save us a lot of time. They are going to beat us, unfortunately, just because of the way that they're positioned. Because my people have not reached. Yeah, they're... So they may be able to destroy one of our facilities.
Station under attack.
Yeah, okay. They only have 59 military power. Our fleet has 184. We should be able to easily deal with these guys. And we'll have one additional corvette coming in that we will move. So our science, come on science station, hold out. I believe in you. You can do it. Come on, fleet. The fleet is moving in. We'll see if they can stop them in time. Okay, we've moved in. Did they stop the destruction of... Oh yes, okay. Our research station is still alive, and we are absolutely decimating the enemy forces.
Situation log.
Very good. Okay. So, that went exceedingly well. I would like these guys to merge.
Research complete.
We finished up some research. Deflectors are always a good tech to have. And we do have a timed project. Science ship, what are you researching? You're just doing that system? Okay. Once you're done, research projects and system. We have picked up Ample Deer, which is awesome because that's a great system. It has 7 engineering and 2 physics research. Brilliant. And we also picked up Chara, so
System survey
that's fantastic. The Imperial Inspectorate.
colony established.
Oh, and we finished our colony. Yay! We will not build a spaceport quite yet. We cannot build a Betharian stone power plant yet. One thing I would like to build immediately is an Ochcon monument. And then the other thing I would like to build immediately is a research station, actually probably on the Society. So we'll build a research lab. And while those things are building, these guys can just sit and produce some food for us. I would actually like to build a basic hydroponic farm as well. So that'll be good. Okay. The Imperial Inspectorate, I would like to heal before, because it will take a little bit of time before the pirate fleet respawns and moves to attack us, so I prefer that we engage their station at full health, even though we have more than enough ships to easily deal with them. Also, we should rename our command ship. This will be the GIBS, what should we call this? I'm not certain. Let's go with the Scythe. And now, when we look at our leader, he should be, yep, he's commanding the Scythe, so that's awesome. I like that you can do stuff like that with your fleets. It feels very fun, and it feels very real and just interesting, so I kinda like it. Yep, I'm aware of that. 3 of 8, not too bad, and I don't know, has our science guy leveled up yet? Oh, he's so close! He's so close! Okay, so he'll be able to research that derelict cruiser pretty soon, which will be awesome. My guess is the pirates probably located either in Nomatar or this system here, so we're going to send our Imperial fleet hunting. Oh yeah, so I just clicked on an asteroid. I have a mod that allows me to colonize asteroids. It's a really cool mod. It's based off of the sci-fi series The Expanse, which is a fantastic book series. I highly recommend, if you have not read it, that you read it. It's quite interesting. The last couple books, not as good as the first couple, but you know, that's kind of to be expected in a long series. I still like the last couple books, they were still really good. It's just they didn't quite hold up to the first couple books, but a great series overall, and I really liked it. So you, I would like to survey that, and then I want you to move up here. Actually, no. Just because he should level... Let's see. He should level up when he surveys these 2 systems, and then we will have him move up to Tonga and research that derelict cruiser. So, that should be good. Okay. The Imperial Inspectorate is on the hunt for enemies. Kind of see what's going on. If they're not over here, they might be in this maelstrom, or they might be over in this area. We'll have to kind of see where they are. Nope. Okay, well, we'll send them up here, and then we'll send them here and here. Just to check. Nope. Not sure where the pirates are. They're hiding themselves very well. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you expect from pirates, but nonetheless. Okay, Bevelumless has leveled up. Oh, and 3 more energy in that system. That's awesome. Yeah, I do need to pick up some more, I need to save up a lot of resources because we have a lot of stuff to pick up. Okay, scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Sure, research it. Okay. So he's going to research that, and as soon as he's done, I will have him come up here on research projects and system. And in the meantime, our construction ship should get to work. What do we need more of at the moment? I'm thinking minerals, definitely. We're doing okay. We're doing just fine in terms of energy. So we'll build one there, and then we'll build the last one. And that should boost up our mineral income quite considerably. And after that, we'll focus probably on research stations. We do get another one, so we will take the Reach for the Stars tradition in expansion. One more, and then we will get to pick a Ascension perk. I think I will go ahead and probably pick Technological Ascendancy, just because that's such an amazing one. And actually, if we research, oh, we probably finished robots, didn't we? Or are we still researching that? Okay, we're still researching robots. If we get droids, then for our next Ascension perk, we could theoretically get the Flesh is Weak, which is my favorite Ascension tree to follow. So, Probability Conundrum. This one is interesting. We have gotten a report from Science Officer Bevel Lumlusk. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Chara. Most peculiar, it should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. So this is an interesting one. Because basically, if you choose to investigate it, it takes forever. Like, literally, I think, like, a year or two to finish. It just is really long. And, like, there's, like, a 25% chance that you get, like, a 10% boost to research speed for a while. There's, like, a 75% chance you get, like, 100 influence. Whereas, like, if you take the all questions don't have worthwhile answers, you just get 40 influence and don't have to waste the time. So, like, as much as I would like to get a plus 10% research bonus for a little bit, I'm just gonna take the 40 influence. Because that is much easier. Oh, and it looks like we did have a pop grow. Yep. This guy actually needs something to work. I'm probably gonna go ahead and build a research lab. Okay, the Imperial Inspectorate Fleet has still not found anything. So I guess we will send him further and further afield to find the pirates. It appears that the pirates are just in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Situation log updated.
What have we found? News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Bastion in many ways, ending the first chapter in the book of the Galactic Empire of Bastion's bid for a stellar empire. Not really, they're not that big a deal. These guys in particular are some space amoebas, which are actually awesome because if we do a couple research chains, then we can actually pick up a 5% bonus to our energy credits, which would be awesome. Yeah, so. Okay, cool. No, wow. These pirates are freaking fantastic at hiding. I know that they have to have a station, they don't just appear out of nowhere. And they definitely came from Chara to Ulcad. Oh, which reminds me, we need to rename this system. There we go, Sentinel system.
System survey complete.
Nice, that's actually quite a reasonable system, so glad we picked it up. We did pick up Ample Deer. Did we pick up Aza? We did not pick up Aza. Probably within 2 or 3 population growths, though, we will get it, so not too bad. Just kind of have to be patient. We do need to recruit a governor. He's just long-lived. Building cost would be good, yeah. Yeah, let's go for her. She's pretty young, too, so. Okay, this guy. Okay, we do need to keep that food, unfortunately, so you are going to move down to the Unity producing building. And then our next guy will probably go here. I'd also like to get that. And yeah. Okay, cool.
Construction
I
complete.
think we're doing pretty well. You... Nope. Okay. Why don't you come down? Go over here and build that. And then, as soon as the next month ticks, we can have him go over here and work on this. And with that, it looks like we have hit 30 minutes, guys. So this will be the end of our first episode, or our second episode, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.